Hey guys, we are refilming her controversial parent tag. More like ours now since I'm in it for once. I'm in a video again. I'm never in a video anymore, but yeah.
Okay, so the first one is pro-life versus pro-choice. I am pro-life. If you get pregnant, God has a purpose for that human being to be in this world, and you are basically ruining his plan for that person. And you're stopping a beating heart. What about you?
Matters of circumstance.
Yeah, like...
Let me discuss this. So, I got taught by my teacher in 8th grade that I'm against abortion unless there's like a special... One sec, I need to move the camera just a little bit. Right. So, there's like a couple circumstances. What if you didn't know the girl was like 11 or 12 and she was raped by her brother? Or something in that circumstance. That's different, in my opinion. Like, rape... That's just different, in my opinion. Like in our case, if two teenagers were to get pregnant and have a baby, they should keep the baby, not terminate his life like we could have done, but we choose not to. Now we have him who...
And I understand how he thinks that abortion is okay if you were raped and you don't want that baby. But if you have an abortion after that rape, you're adding more violence to what happened. So I don't know. I feel both ways, but it matters.
It matters too, to be honest. Like, the way we were raised. She was raised way differently than I was. I was raised by a single dad, and I only had a father figure most of my life. So, it's hard to say stuff. I don't get emotional, really, about stuff. About a lot of stuff. But there's some stuff that, like needle pricks my heart, and then she knows about stuff like that. That just, like, makes me sad. So, yeah. Like, I can tell everyone thing. I can hurt her feelings way more than she can hurt mine on accident. I won't be trying to do anything, and I hurt her feelings on accident just because how I was raised.
I'm a lot more sensitive than he is. So.
And that's just where you guys know through this whole entire thing. Every question, pretty much in this, and we were raised differently, totally. Like, she had both her parents, and I only have my one dad. But I also was partially raised by my grandparents. That counters everything, too, since they were raised in a time that everything was different, too, so just saying.
Okay, so next topic, baby wearing. I am all for baby wearing until your baby gets way too big and they hurt your shoulders. But I really love wearing him because I can just have him close to me. He likes being held, and we can snuggle while I have two hands free and I'm doing something else. What about you?
Matters. So, she has a boba wrap, which I hate that thing. I can't stand it. I've worn with him on it one time, and it was for like 2 minutes when he was little, like a newborn, and I was like, nope, and I took him out because it was just weird. But if there was a back sling, if we got a back one, I might do that then. Just because he's not that heavy to me, since I'm the one that carries him around mostly everywhere we go, unless we're like in a store, then she'll carry him because she likes doing that. But again, just something I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah. Some people think that it makes your baby get attached to you or spoiled or whatever, but your baby is going to be how your baby's going to be. Like, you can't teach your baby to be spoiled. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, I don't think you can spoil a baby. Like, same thing with blue crying. You never ever had blue crying.
It's purple crying.
Oh, purple crying. Hey, it's same color spectrum, pretty much. But yeah, purple crying. I don't believe in that, since he never had it, and when he starts crying, you can pretty much stop it. Unless it's his teething, then you can't stop that most of the time.
Okay, circumcision. Now this one is kind of a touchy subject, for me at least. I don't believe that people should circumcise their children because I think it's cruel. You wouldn't circumcise an animal, or
Okay, well, you got your dog. All your dogs are neutered. Just saying.
that's different.
No, it's not.
That's so they're not. Okay, they were asleep during that, and babies are awake, and it can be so painful for babies. Like, some people think that babies don't feel pain, but that is so not true.
I've never heard that one. Never heard that one. Alright, well, we'll move forward on this one because we've argued. This was the biggest argument through her pregnancy, to be honest. Like, it was bad. But okay, my family gets circumcised, so that tells you how I feel. My mom got me circumcised. My dad was part of it. My mom told my dad I'm getting circumcised. Like, my dad didn't have a choice, even though he wanted me circumcised. He didn't have a choice. Pretty much, my mom decided. But like, she says it hurts the baby. It's cruel. Blah blah blah. Like she was saying. In my opinion, it is bad. It's not. It's kind of cruel, in my opinion, but it's not like he's gonna remember it when he's 16. 2, 3.
Okay, well,
4. But she's in the moment. She's a person that believes in the moment. If they hurt, it's bad. So, on that, after a while, I just picked her side and just gave in. So he is not circumcised. So yeah.
I think that his body, his choice. So if he's older and he wants to get circumcised, that's completely fine with me. I don't care.
That's one thing I don't understand. Why would you want to get circumcised when you're like 7 or like 12 when you actually can make the decision? Like let's say ear piercings. Like I was.
That's the next.
8.
That's one of these topics. We'll talk about that later. Okay, but.
Okay, well, let's move on. It's
Yeah.
touchy. We get in arguments.
Alright, adoption. I think adoption is completely fine and great. Like, if you don't want that baby and you're giving that baby to a family who wants him and a family who can provide for him, I think that's so great. Like, and then you're also giving a family that can't have babies. Maybe they can't have babies. Maybe they just want another kid to help. You're giving a family a baby to love. So.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have
Adoption's
anything
great.
against
I think it's one of the most amazing things that you could do. Like, give a kid that has no chance in life ever to succeed a chance to succeed. Pretty much, I love it. Like, my parents almost adopted a kid for a couple times, and it's not like I'm mad that they didn't, or I'm mad that they were going to. I was happy they were going to do something like that and give a kid a chance that couldn't have a chance. So yeah, it's a great thing. I think it's amazing. So yeah, moving on then.
Okay, baby piercing. Now this one I'm kind of not sure about. I'm not one side or another because we don't have a girl. But if Toby was a girl, I would say, yeah, I don't really have anything against it.
But that's still hurting a baby, and you don't like babies being cruel. This is why
Okay.
She kind of is a hypocrite.
This
a little bit hypocritical.
This is different though, because okay, I got my ears pierced when I was older, so I know what it feels like. Just feels like a tiny little burning, not like you spill a boiling pot of water on yourself, just like hot.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this. This is a girl that didn't cry through her pregnancy, through her birth. Just saying. She can take more pain than I've seen, like, MMA fighters take. Just saying. She doesn't know what pain is half the time. Okay.
Okay, but
I've got my ear pierced twice. It hurts. It's been a while, though, since I got it pierced. But it hurts. I'm not saying, like, I cried. Okay, probably the first one I was, like, 8 or 7, so I probably teared a little bit. But my second one I was, like, 12 or 11. And it hurt, but it wasn't, like, bawl my eyes out hurt. It was...
Did you get it done with a gun?
Yeah. Why? Did you?
Yeah.
Just my babysitter, they used to use strings, like wires. They put it through and they'd like sit there and have to do this for a while. Yeah.
Jeez.
This is scary.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. This is gonna take forever.
Breast
really.
milk versus formula. breast
Hands
milk.
down breast milk. Okay, we're moving on from there.
It's free, it's better for your baby, and you get to bond with your baby.
The only part I don't like about it is, I don't want to say it, but like in public, it's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. And especially when you have a girlfriend that doesn't like covering it up.
Okay, it's not that I don't like covering it up. It's that he doesn't like having a blanket over his head, and he cries.
Okay, let's go. Spanking.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay, I'm fine with it if he's older and he does something really bad.
He's not gonna be this big. Let's give you a little spanking.
Like, but I would never do it hard, and I would never let him do it hard. But I think that you can teach your baby, or not baby,
Child.
teach your kid better verbally.
Just opinions. Like I wouldn't make him like a handprint on his butt. Like come on, like he's gonna get spanking probably when he does something.
Like,
When he does something wrong, he'll get a spanking.
no, okay. If you hit your kid, if they do something bad, they're not going to do it because they're afraid of you, not because they know it's wrong. That's how I feel about it. But
Or you can do both physically and mentally. Corner.
yeah, I would be
Put them in
fine
the
with
corner.
timeout. But
And just
all right, co-sleeping. I am for co-sleeping.
when it's one person, like a mom sleeping with a child. When it's come with a dad, no.
Yeah, when there's
I don't
two
like
people in there, I don't
Doesn't
know. They
It
get
matters to
between
people.
you.
Okay, she don't move when she doesn't move. She doesn't move when she sleeps. I move so much. I smack everything. I kick everything. I sleep in a queen bed by myself. It's that bad.
If he was sleeping with me, I wouldn't feel comfortable with it, and we would not co-sleep. But since I sleep alone, I can co-sleep with him. So, and I love it. It's so much easier. Like, if your baby needs fed in the middle of the night, you have to go and get him, and then feed him, and then put him back, and then change him, and then put him back, and then get him all night long, and you're just going to be so tired. But if your baby sleeps in your bed with you, like he does, he sleeps through the night now. He doesn't wake up once because he's with me.
Through the night. Well, he wakes up at 6. I guess that's morning then. Yeah, morning 6. Yeah, that's why I wake up for go to school most of the time. So yeah, he'll sleep from 11 to 6, right? Normally?
10:30 to 6.
10:30 6?
Usually.
Okay, yeah. I'm normally there when he goes to sleep, then I come in the morning. He's so excited.
It's just so much easier, and I feel safer knowing he's right next to me, and if something happens like a fire, I can just grab him right next to me and run out.
Okay, so the next one. Home versus public versus private versus charter schooling. Okay, so I'll go first on this one. Homeschooling really matters on that one.
Yeah.
Like I don't think me and Carmen would ever be able to do that because the stuff. I'm going to the military when I'm older, and we're planning on doing base living, and that just would not work. Actually, that's actually kind of would maybe work. Public.
I don't want to do that though.
Public.
Yeah.
That's just we've gone through public school. It's bad, but
Private.
it teaches you a lot of life lessons going through public school, and that's really good.
Yeah, it's like, I know people can be bullies and stuff. Like, everybody is going to get bullied as they're growing up. But it's not like if you're in private school, you're not going to get bullied. Or if your parents have more money, you're not going to get bullied. That's not how it works.
Charter schooling, that costs a lot of money. And private schooling does too. Charter is like $30,000 a year.
Like, charter would be fine.
It'd be fun. It'd be
It
an
would be
amazing
fine,
experience, but
But I mean,
it's expensive.
It's expensive, and I think I want to give him a normal schooling experience.
And then private's just expensive too. Like my sister went through a private school for a while, and it's not that. It's okay. It just definitely matters at school because there's some nasty private schools. Like it's bad. Like
Yeah.
there are a lot of snobby people in private schools.
All right, vaccinations.
You go through this one pretty much.
All right.
Whatever
so
you need.
I am fine with these. Only there are a couple vaccines that I don't believe in, like the hepatitis B vaccine. Like, you get that disease through dirty needles and feces, and like, he's not going to be getting into that stuff, even though he's fully vaccinated up to his age right now, which we feel is just the best decision for us, just to make sure like keep him completely healthy. I don't want to take any risks.
Especially since he was born, he had a rough beginning.
Yeah.
So, medicating children, yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Matters purpose again. With family history stuff, yes. A lot. Her side of family, yes. I agree 100%. My side, we don't really have anything family, medical. We have cancer, but that's later in life, so.
Like for something simple for a headache, though, I would try essential oils first. Because I don't want to drug up my kids so much, you know? Like, if I can do anything to avoid it, I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, essential oils,
He doesn't really believe they work, but...
To a point they do. I like the one that clears your nose. I like that one, just Vicks. It's like rubbing Vicks.
Cloth versus disposable diapers. Disposable. Okay, I don't want to deal with cloth. You have to spray it off and then put it in the washer, and it might even get poop in your washer. I don't want to deal with that. And it's just a lot of work that I don't want to deal with. And I know it saves money, but, you know.
That's just annoying and poopy.
Yeah.
Especially those poops. Like, if you watch her Sims video she posted, there's a poop attack, and I could not deal with it. And if it was a cloth diaper, I probably would have just threw it out. Like, it was bad. Like, I was like, Karma,
if poop was running down his leg, he's like, Karma, holding the baby. But, to all you parents that do use cloth diapers, like, hooray, good job. How do you handle that? Cry it out method, the last one. Nope.
Nope, stupid.
Okay, if he cries, he needs something, I'm gonna go help him.
But that also is our baby. You never know. There is purple crying, but there is purple crying. There probably is purple crying, like, but we just have a baby that just didn't go through it.
But even if he was going through purple crying, I wouldn't do that. It's hard for me to hear him cry, and it just makes me so sad. Like, I couldn't just let him cry, so not for the cry it out method, but if it's for you, whatever, that's completely fine. Just doesn't work for us.
Just give what your kid needs, like food, water, shelter, sleep, boobs. Alright, well, he needs a diaper change because he's pussy now.
Alright, well, I hope you guys liked our video. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos. And we'll see you guys later. Bye!